Let me start with just a brief introduction to who I am and Novelis. My name is Fritz Gilbert. I'm the Director of Operations and Metal Planning for North American Operations. I've been with Novelis, which was previously Alcan, for 20 years now. Novelis is a new company as of January of this year. We were spun off from Alcan, and we are the world's largest aluminum roller. We have rolling facilities all throughout the world: North America, South America, Europe, Asia, and we really are focusing on operational efficiency in the rolling aspects of the business. So I've had some experience in the operations side, commercial side, various positions prior to getting into the position I'm in now. Prior to investing in Quintiq, we really were a fairly antiquated system. We did a lot of manual scheduling, manual planning, sub-optimized. Obviously, I think if you look at algorithmic optimization potential, it far exceeds what somebody can do with historical traditional tools. So that was really our main situation. We were fairly siloed in our approach to planning. Plants did their own scheduling, wasn't necessarily integrated across business units or across the North American system. So we recognized a few years ago that it really made sense to look into this area to see what tools were available that would allow us to take our planning and scheduling to the next level and really try to optimize that area of our business for obviously key performance indicators to be improved in inventories, efficiencies, things like that. The main reason we started looking at Quintiq in North America, we had some experience with Europe. They had started a relationship with Quintiq. We weren't aware of them at the time. As we started getting into analyzing our scheduling and planning needs, we did a pretty exhaustive analysis. We actually invited 7 vendors in to give us some preliminary thoughts. We worked it down to 3 vendors before making our final selection, got serious with the 3, worked that down to a final 2, of which obviously Quintiq was one. Quintiq really, I think the reason they were recognized as the team we wanted to partner with were 3 main factors. Number one, we think the logic that's being used in the model is the best that we've seen. The ability to deliver the value in the shortest amount of time, and at the same time being cost competitive. So it was really a function of all things being equal, they can deliver the product in a time that we need it delivered, and we felt that the way that the software was set up was a very, very good application. Obviously, one of the things we're looking at now as we try to determine where else do we want to take Quintiq is what benefits have we actually achieved with it in the implementations we've done to date. And there's no doubt that there are absolute quantifiable benefits that we've recognized, some of which are directly attributed to Quintiq, some of which are a direct result of the re-engineering that we did through the Quintiq implementation process. Things like backlogs behind key machine centers, delivery performance, quantifiable and significant business improvements that we've really been pleased with. I think the intangibles, the expanded knowledge of theory of constraints, how do you optimize systems, how do you manage inventories, build the appropriate buffers, those are paying benefits that are less easily quantifiable, but I think clearly there's been an operational efficiency gain that we've seen across the system. One of the things that I think it's important to understand is where we've put in certain Quintiq applications and why, and where we see potential future benefit. We have started primarily focusing on our key bottlenecks and primarily starting with the scheduler applications in North America. Driven really by the European experience, we could minimize the implementation times because we'd had experience, we knew the Quintiq people, we knew the methodology, so we focused the scheduler applications primarily in one of our business units on the key machine centers that were our bottlenecks. Going forward, we are moving now in North America again more to the company planner level to start gaining the synergy of looking at the whole business unit as a unit instead of just individual machine centers. One of the things that's been nice is we've been able to work with the European organization to let them take the lead on developing the next level of planning and scheduling. As they get it perfected, we can then jump on board fairly quickly and apply it to the appropriate areas of our business. Using the same approach, we're now looking at macro planner, probably end of this year, early next year in North America. It's currently being implemented in Europe. So it's the same strategy there. Let them take the lead. We'll work with them. We have a meeting later this week with the Europeans to talk about exactly that, keep a close eye on it, work together, and then follow their lead with a very soon after implementation in the most strategic area of our business. One of the things we're excited about is the future with Quintiq and where it could potentially lead us. As Novelis, we've identified as a strategic priority to ensure that we're leveraging best practices between the regions. It started basically in Europe. It's now expanded into North America. We do have strategic intent to, if we continue to have the successes we have had, look over the next couple of years of potentially rolling it out to South America and Asia as well. Using the same type of approach. You start with scheduling, you start building credibility, you move up into the more advanced macro planning type of applications. So there is a concerted effort between Novelis and Quintiq to look at a long-term strategic approach to how you roll this out globally.